Hey everybody, it's me, Steve SCHNEE, the CD Junkie, and I'm here to talk about a group by the name of Brian. Well, is Brian a group? Brian is actually Irish singer-songwriter Ken Sweeney. Very small catalog, but one that I wanted to focus on because I have been a fan for nearly 30 years, and I very rarely get a chance to talk about Brian. So we're going to start off with, how did I get into the band? I just ordered this EP in because it was on the SCHNEE label. I was working at a store at the time. I ordered it in, put it up as the wall as a new release, and thought, oh, I better check that out. I put it on, and I fell in love with it. It came out in 1992. It is called Understand. It is an EP. Like I said, Brian is the name of the band. This is just like 8 songs or so, but it is kind of what you'd get if you mixed the Lightning Seeds with something on Sarah Records, some of that Twee stuff. It's not as sort of ramshackle as Twee music, and it's not as grand production as the Lightning Seeds. It just fits right there in between. The songs are just so melancholic and sometimes lovely and fun, and it's shimmering pop. It's glorious. Now, it's going to be a difficult time to track the stuff down, so because the band's name is Brian. So pay attention to the titles. Maybe do a YouTube search for some of the songs I talk about. It's very worth your while. This EP, the song Understand, is absolutely amazing. It's wonderful. And then the song You Don't Want a Boyfriend, it just, every time I hear it, it breaks my heart. Sometimes I can't listen to it depending on my mood because it makes me so sad. It's so emotional, but it's so wonderful and glorious. But this came out in 1992. Followed that up the same year with an EP called Plains, which has 4 brand new tracks that are not featured on that. And they are right there. Knowing this, just 4 more great tracks. These are more upbeat, more spirited, but still has a touch of that melancholy sweetness to it. Shimmering. It's not shoegaze. It's just wonderful pop music. That's really what it's all about. It hooks, and the songs really come from the heart, and it's absolutely fantastic. Brian, that EP is called Plains, and guess what? In 1993, there was a release that I've still never been able to find. It's called Brian, and it combines tracks off of both of these. So if you can track that down, send it to me. Or if you track 2 down, keep 1 for yourself. That's like a 12-track album. Took another 7 years before Brian returned on SCHNEE with Bring Trouble. Came out in 1999. It's more upbeat, more of a full band sound. Still wonderful songs, great songwriting. And there it is there. That is an album. That was like a surprise because I thought Brian was gone. And of course, back then it was pre-internet, or at least pre-Facebook. It was very difficult to find information back when the first EP came out. It's a little easier here now. Of course, I can find out a bunch of information. There was an EP that came out for this album, and that's called Turn Your Lights On. That features a cover version of Under the Floorboards, the magazine song. And there's that EP there, those songs. And that was it. Now, Ken Sweeney, as far as I know, is like an entertainment writer in Ireland. So he's been able to put his knowledge and love of music and writing into a career, which is great. I just wish that there was more material by Brian. This is it right there. I recommend you try to track that stuff down. Anyway, that's it. This is a band I really think that a lot of you pop lovers will like. Definitely check it out. Definitely worth your time. I appreciate you letting me sit here and babble about Brian. And remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. It's only going to help my channel and help my videos reach more people so we can all discuss this great, wonderful thing we call music together. Remember to stay safe, be well, and remember me. I'm Steve SCHNEE, the CD Junkie.